The mother of cities is soft and she's drunk on the wine. The prince is a hunter who breedeth a newer design. He burns the silk cushions, he smashes the goblets of gold. A legacy written in cold and in blood to be told. He does not wear purple, he does not wear jewels or crown. He walks with the soldier while casting the palaces down. One single white earring, one lock of the nobleman's hair. The scent of the vulgar is hanging like death in the air. He carves the horse flesh and he sears it on coal and on flame. He has no need of a tent or a Greek given name. Pack up the iron, throw out the pot and the pan. We eat what we kill and we kill what is less than a man. The Varangians whisper, the Slavs are unleashing the hate. 1,000 years of tribute is sealing the Khaganate fate. He looks to the east where the Khagan is hiding his face and prepares the extinction of all of the enemy's race. No hidden tactics, no shadows or lies in the dark. He sends out a runner to leave a terrible mark. Go tell the Khagan that mercy is empty and dry. Go tell the turkey that he is the next one to die. Do not wait. Do not wait. Stand in the stirrup, the prince with the fire in eyes. Strike with the Dane axe beneath the Sarmatan sky. Roar like the thunder, the prophet of iron and dust. Sviatoslav the Brave is breaking the chains of the lust. Kiev, the hammer of fate, forged in the fire of barbarian hate. 10,000 shields are overlapping like scales of a snake. The Dnieper is trembling, the river is starting to shake. The best men are chosen, the ones who can row through the night. The ones who can slash through the armor and finish the fight. He looks at the Kievan, he looks at the nobles of old. Keep your comfort and gold, I will keep to the iron and cold. The drums are now pounding, the march is beginning to beat. The ground is aflame with the trampling of warrior feet. Does not sleep in a bed. He sleeps on the dirt of the dead. The saddle is his pillow, the sky is his roof. The blood of the Khagan is all of the proof. They do not wait. Sarmatan sky, roar like the thunder, the prophet of iron and dust. Sviatoslav the Brave is breaking the chains of the lust. Leave the gates open, leave the mothers to weep. We have a promise that the iron must keep. Stop, stop. And it's dark. The roots of the worms and they don't leave a footprint, a mark. you obey. The Kaiser, trembling elders will say, no more. He thunders, the silver is staying with me. The forest is owned by the lords of the river and sea. The anarchy, brave the Rus. Row in the darkness, the ships are caught in the mist. Drag through the forest, the army is tied as a fist. Turn like the seasons, the circle is closing the trap. Sviatoslav's fingers are tearing the Khazarian map. Volga, the way to hell, ringing the Khaganate's funeral bell. He hits the great river, the water is wide and it's deep. The Bulgars are waking from ages of tribute and sleep. He shatters their market, he burns out the Bulgarian pride, so no one can stab at his back on the terrible ride. The way is now open, the path to the south is aflame. The nomads are whispering Sviatoslav, bloody name. The bolts are like arrows, the current is fast and it's cold. The wrath of the Viking is ready to finally unfold. The current is taking us, the trees are behind us. The steppe opens its mouth, and the prince is the tongue of fire. They don't see us coming, they don't hear the oars. Agile is sleeping behind her golden door. Sviatoslav's fingers are tearing the Khazarian map. The forest is gone, the river is free. The White Tower is all I can see. Sarkel, 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 Sarkel. Of stone with the coward inside. The garrison watches, they think they are safe. They haven't seen the wolf, they haven't seen the race. Sviatoslav's shadow is crossing the gate. The brick is just clay and we are the face. Lock, shield, the Aussie are screaming from the Merlons above. They're raining down iron, we're thirsting for more. The wood is over the lap, the line is a wall. We're not here to climb, we're here for the fall. No ladders, no ropes, just the heave of the shoulder. The roofs are the mountain, the roofs are the boulder. The mortar is screaming, the foundation groans. We're feeding the brick with the weight of their from the dawn to the coast. He stands on the ramparts, he breathes in the smoke. The neck of the Khagan is starting to choke. This is Belayaveza, he shouts to the sky. A name for the ages, a place where they die. The heart of the empire is ripped from the chest. The rust never run, the rust never rests.
The tower was white, now it is black. The Khagan is weeping, he can't take it back. And saw 200 hulls cutting through the fog. No terms, no parley. Only the message sent ahead on the wind. I am coming upon you. Is choking on reeds and on slime. The cultured and wealthy have run out of time. Until is a jewel of Khagan and gold, but the air of the river just turned ice cold. The Khagan is perched on his island of sin. He does not believe that the wolves gather in. 200 longships, shields on the wood. They come for the payment, he said that they should. 1,000 strong archers are chained in a line to stop the advance of the northern design. The Arsia guard with the arrow and bow, but the Rus are a tidal wave ready to flow. On them, he thunders, we ram through the side. The blood of the Turkic is turning the tide. We choke out the veins where the gold used to flow. The spine of the east takes a permanent blow. The scales are broken, the ledgers are bled. We're weighing their silver in mountains of debt. The coinage is melted. The water runs black. The wolf struck the artery. No turning back. We're breaking the balance. We're tearing it down. So snap all the scales and go strip him of his crown. Snap the scales, strip the crown. Rise on the river, the army of wars. Strike at the island, the master of wars. Kill every shadow that stands in the way. The spine of Eurasia is broken today. Exile is falling, the burning of pride. The empire of Khazars has finally died. It is burning a funeral pyre. We're drowning the world in our iron and fire. Cold. He does not want tribute, he does not want gold. He wants the erasure, the historical blank. He shatters the island and bloodies the bank. The Khagan is fleeing like dust in the the wind for the ages of slavery. The Khazar has sinned. 1,000 years of a dynasty's name reduced to a whisper, a shadow, a shame.
Where there was a city, now there is smoke. The neck of the Khaganate finally broke. The river takes the dead, the fire takes the rest. The Rus are the only ones
who laugh that erase them. mountains and the red Caspian sun. The islands and the castles see the smoke upon the sky. They know that if they longer wait, they're finally to die. Sviatoslav is riven by the spirit of the chase. He wants to scrub the steppe of every last Khazarian trace. The ships are turning southward past the ruins of the gate to finish off the vassals of the broken Khaganate. Samandar is a garden by the shiny Caspian shore, but the prince has no desire for the pleasures of a lord. Uproot the vines, he thunders, let the gardens turn to seed. We leave nothing to harvest for the hostile nomad breed. They burn the grapes to cinders, they pollute the wells of gold. A legion of the damned in a story to be told. He breaks the back of giants, he shatters every wall, until there's nothing left for him to finally make fall. The Khazars are a shadow, just a ghost upon the breeze. The Rus have won the rivers and the forests and the seas. But who will hold the border? Who will keep the horde away? The prince doesn't care what happens on a future day. No more Khagan! Only the Rus ride through the Caucasus. The prince with the broken shield strike at the vineyard till the final knee shall yield. Cleanse with the iron till the Caspian is red. Sviatoslav is leaving only mountains of the dead. Victory!
The boats are heavy now with armor and with stolen lives. He brings the spoils of empires back to patient Kievan wives. He rose back up to Dnieper with the blood upon his hands, the greatest warrior prince of all the European lands. He does not want to triumph, he does not want to feast. He only wants to turn his eyes back toward the pagan east. The vacuum is created, the Pechenegs are near, but for one bloody moment, the world is held in fear. The map is empty, the buffer is gone. The wolves of the east are watching the dawn. He ended an empire, he changed the whole world. The banner of the Rurik is finally unfurled. For Kiev, for us. The prince with the broken shield, strike at the vineyard till the final knee shall yield. Cleanse with the iron till the Caspian is red. Sviatoslav is leaving only mountains of the dead. The empire is buried. The prince is the lord, but he who lives shall die by the sword. Do not wait. Are sightless and grey. The mother of cities has sent all his lions away. In Novgorod's frost, the wise one is bending the law, while back in the valley, the nomad unsheathes his claw. The Pechenek scouts see the gold of the temple shine bright. They summon the horde to banquet on Kievan night. 10,000 horses are splattering mud on the wheat. A darkness is coming that not even princes can beat. But word flies like arrows across the Varangian trail. The face of the wise turns to iron behind the steel veil. He calls to the Northmen, the Novgorod, the axe and the sword. The cradle is burning, we march through the blood and the snow. No rest for the weary, no halt for the coming of dawn. A fire is lighted, the gamble of kings is now on. They run through the forest, a river of glittering hate, to meet with the devil who waited at Kiev's gate. The walls of the city are high and the gates are of oak. The people are praying through covers of billowing smoke. But Yaroslav cometh, he does not seek shelter inside. He stayeth in the open to brocken the enemy's pride. Stand in the center, the helmets of Scandinavia rise. On the left, the revenge of the Northern Star. Strike on the right for the Mother who bleeds in the street. Yaroslav with storm is grinding the horde to meet. Keith, the anvil of God, baptized in fire
fetch Eneg blood. Kura the tyrant is screaming 1,000 commands. The Rus scenes are shattering sabres with bare naked hands. The horses are tripping, the fields turn to slippery red. The wisest of butchers surrounded by mountains of dead. He finds a great tashki and levels the staff and the sword. The silence of judgment descends on the heathenish horde. One column of valor, one moment of perfect design. The nomads are broken and driven across the line. They fled to the water. The settle was waiting. The weight of their sin and the weight of their armor. It pulled them down. The river turned black with the hair of the drowning. The steppe was quiet for the first time in 100 years. Yaroslav stood on the bank and he did not shed tears. He marked the soil, he drove in the stake for every soul that the Rus had to take. Center, the helmets of Scandinavia rise. On the left, the revenge of the Northern Star Strike. On the right, for the Mother who bleeds in the street. Yaroslav wisdom is grinding the horde to meet. Build me a temple where savagery fell. Build me a Sophia to ransom our souls from hell. Gold for the domes and white for the holy walls. Wisdom prevailing whenever the duty calls. Slav, stall, stall.
The spirit of the people. The tribute is over and gone. From Vladimir's gates to the Moscow walls, the princes respond when the Grand Duke calls. 200 years of the Mongol hand, 200 years of the pillaged land, but the spirit of Rus is a fire unspent. To the field of the snipes, the legions are sent. The monk takes a spear, the warrior prays. A nation is born in the heat of the blaze. Parison rides out to meet the Khan's best. A strike to the heart, a lance to the chest. Kulikovo, see the banners of the icons fly. Kulikovo, where the heathens and the heroes die. Dmitri leads the charge, the dawn is at his back. For the glory of the motherland, launch the counterattack. Under the red sun, the yoke starts to break. The pride of the empire is ours to take. From high on the hill, he sent in the cavalry, sent in to kill. The great regiment is buckling under the weight. They're holding the line at the threshold of fate. But deep in the forest the ambush is set, the trap that the Khan will never forget. But Brock is waiting for the signal to fly. When the wind turns to east, the invaders must die. The ambush of steel, the hammer of Moscow makes the hearted kneel. Strike from the flank, hey! Break through the rank, hey! The river is stained by the blood that they drank. Kulikovo, see the banners of the icons fly. Kulikovo, where the heathens and the heroes die. Dmitri leads the charge, the dawn is at his back. For the glory of the motherland, launch the counterattack. Under the red sun, the yoke starts to break. The pride of the empire is ours to take. From the ashes of the battle, and how we'll rise. The legend of the dawn beneath the Russian sky. Victory is ours. The Shield of Tula! Marching to the east, to Kazan's golden gate. But in the shadows of the south, a Khan decides their fate. 30,000 sabers shine beneath the summer sun. The victory brings the fire, the siege has just begun. A message sent on wings of fear. The enemy is drawing near. The wooden gates are locked and tied. Hold the line through the darkest night. Tula, is nigh. Tula, standing tall, the stone will never break, the wall will never fall. For the Tsar, for the land, against the Khanate tide, they make their final stand. Shield of Moscow, heart of steel, make the great horde bow and kneel. The road to Kazan is paved in blood, a diversion fills in the Russian mud. The Khan retreats, the siege is broken, the words of victory are spoken. Tsar! wash out the map with a river of rain. From the Niemen they march through the dust and the heat to find that the Russian will never retreat. No step back, the order is clear. The ground will drink, but we stand right here. Kutuzov watches silent, grim Bagherty, and stands like pillar of steel. Borodino, where the fire eats the sky alive. Borodino, we endure, we do not survive. Hold the line, let the cannons roar. Every step is 1,000 more. Under the smoke and the iron rain, we bleed, but we break no chain. We bleed, but we break no chain. Surges like waves on the reef to buy every inch with a lifetime of grief. The great redoubt swallows the horse and the man, a graveyard of giants since the battle began. But look to the north where the dust starts to rise. The Cossack is coming, a ghost in their eyes. Fire, fire, reload, bodies, explode. Smoke blinds the sun, the day is undone. Crush, hold fast. How long can this last? No retreat, no release. Only iron, only beasts. Borodino, let the heavens collapse in flame. Borodino, we remember but not the same. Hold the line, let the empire see what it costs to take the free. Through the blood, through endless night, we become the will to fight. Trace of his name. He claims he is won by the light.